Hey crafty cuties, welcome back to Paper Terrace. If you're new, I'm Jessica. Today we are going to decorate some envelopes for gift cards or Christmas cards, whatever you want to use them for. And I had recently made one for a friend, our photographer actually, that did our family photos, to put like her payment in it. And it was right here, this one right here, just showing you so you get an idea, an example of what we're going for. And she really liked those and she wanted to get some more, so I'm making some for her. And I'm going to do a bunch of different sizes. I want them to all be different. I thought that would be fun, so if she's using them for gift cards, you know, hopefully she can pick one out that like matches the recipient well. And we're just gonna have fun and make this a really simple project. Here's one that I just made right before filming just to get an idea of what I was going for. I am using mostly printables from Tsunami Rose, maybe a couple printables from other people. I'll try to point those out. And then I'm just using some 12 by 12 scrapbook papers that I have cut down. And I have cut out some little die cuts. So like I said, most of these are from Tsunami Rose. These little elves though, they're from RosaKelly. And then these tiny little miniature books are from Kbandfriends. Okay, so the rest will be definitely from Tsunami Rose. And so I've just cut them all out so they're ready to go. Mostly like little square images are what I come up with. And if you don't have printables, definitely go through your scrapbook papers, and these little tiny journaling cards are gonna work perfect. If you have like playing cards, they will work great. I have some doilies, I have some other little bits and pieces. Let's go. Already made some envelopes, but I'm gonna make a couple with you here. And I will show you, this is the set that I'm using for my envelope templates. They're from Paper Source and it's envelope templates. If I can find a link, I'll put it down below. But of course I have an envelope punch board, so you can either use that to make your envelopes, or I can, when we get to the point, I will actually show you a really simple way to make some envelopes. And so right now I'm just going to finish. So I already traced this one out, and it also shows you where to fold and everything. So I am just going to go ahead and fold these up. Very, very simple. There's probably also free templates online, but if you don't want to deal with any of this, go ahead and just take some white envelopes and you can still decorate them and make them look super cute. You could cover them with pretty scrapbook paper, something like that. And like I said, we're going to decorate quite a few different ones, so maybe I will grab a few white ones just to show you what that could look like as well. Okay, so I have a few more that I need to cut out and fold up. I'm just going to do that off camera so we can get to the fun part. So I'll be right back with all of my envelopes ready to go. I have them laid out here. Let me show you really quick one of my favorite simple envelopes that you can do without a template. And so I have a piece of paper, it's probably 5 inches by 10, I would say. I don't measure. And for this, you're just going to fold up. Make sure it's as big as, let's say this is a gift card, you know, I just want to make sure that fits in there. If that's what you're using it for, if it's for a card, go bigger. Then we're gonna fold this down like so. You can round the corners, you can square them off, you can do whatever you would like. And then what I like to do is sew down this side and this side because I like that texture, but you can also glue. So I'm just gonna quickly show you that. I'm just gonna go straight down. I'm not going for perfect or anything like that. Just one simple stitch down the side there, and then same with this side. And I think since I'm doing like a set of envelopes, I think it's kind of fun to change it up and have something a little bit different. And there's this one, and of course we'll decorate it. It would be fun to do it with double-sided paper like I have this one right here. So I'm going to sew this one up as well, and then we can decorate these. I'm just going to start layering on some of the little die cuts on top of the envelopes. Now I'm just decorating the backs, maybe a little something to the front, but I'm just going to kind of play around with placement and see what I like for each one just to get started. I realize maybe you can't see these that are all the way over here, so when we get to decorating that one, I will make sure to bring it over. And I'm just going to start out by just kind of trying to figure out one piece that I want to go on each one. There's a ton of really cute die cuts to choose from, and of course I always love the cute little deers. And I have some smaller ones too that fit like just a gift card, nothing more. So I'll probably try to decorate one of these also. Tsunami Rose has so many cute printables. But like I said, you can find all kinds of cute things like, you know, in your scrapbook papers. You could stamp and make your own little die cuts. That would be a fun way to go about this. You can use washi tape. I have some washi tape here. I grabbed my wax seals, but that's going to definitely add a lot more work to the mix, but tiny little tags would be cute. So I think I'm just going to start with what I have here. I'm going to put a few to the side so that you guys can see everything. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna narrow this down just a little bit. I'm just gonna start with like 2 to kind of work with. I have some doilies too, and I don't want these to be too layered. If you guys watch my videos, you know that I tend to love adding tons of layers, but I don't want these to be too overwhelming. They're gonna be a little bit less layered up. So I'm actually just gonna start with taking my ink and just going around the edges on this one. I like the pastel colors, but it's kind of just blending into the envelope, so this is a good way to kind of separate if you didn't want to use some kind of layer in between. And then another thing I have is foam tape, and that's also going to help. I do have some music paper too, which could be really pretty, just a little bit. So I'm going to tear some off. I think I accidentally got 2 pieces. I don't know. I think I want these to be a little bit more clean cut actually, so why don't we just start with this one. I'm just going to actually use some foam tape and see if I can get the look that I'm going for, and I'm just going to place the foam tape around the edges here. Each side. And then a little piece in the middle just so it doesn't kind of collapse in the middle. It would be fun to make a cute little shaker as well. I was thinking about that, but again, I'm making a few making probably like 10 to 12 of these, and so I want it to be, I don't want it to be too time consuming because that would end up taking a lot of time. Okay, I'm thinking that I want to find a doily to go under this, but I did not like the gold. So I have some here that are coffee dyed, and I think that's gonna look a little bit better for what I was going for. Yep, I like that a lot better. So I like this look right here, but then I feel like I want some kind of word. So I have this washi tape that has like little Christmassy words. But you could also probably find, you could cut little words, sentiments out of like books, or Tim Holtz has, you know, a sticker book that has a bunch of those types of stickers, and so I'm gonna go ahead and place this. I like how this one kind of stands out, like everything's super light, and then this, I think I'm gonna put this I'm going to cut it down as much as I can because I don't want it to take up too much of the picture. And I think I'm going to go ahead and place it right up here. Then I'm just going to go ahead and glue this one down. And once I find like a design that I like, I'm going to kind of follow that formula with all of the others. Like they're all going to have different die cuts and pictures, so they're all still going to look different. But for me, that's how I like to do this type of crafting. So just removing the backs of that tape. If you don't have double-sided tape, and maybe you have some foam on hand, you can also cut that up and glue it to the back. That's another easy way to get a little bit of dimension. Yeah, that doily size was perfect. So there we go. Still not too dimensional, and I feel like we could probably add a few more last minute touches, but I'm just going to go with that for now. We're just going to set this one up here, and then let's start working on these two. Love the little deer. I do feel like, again, kind of like a doily might look good in the background. And that really does look good there. But for this one, I'm kind of thinking that maybe I want, let's see, another background, sort of like that. Do we like that? Kind of looks like he's hot. I'm not sure. So we're gonna go over here. This background's a little busy, so perhaps, oh, I have some, there we go. Could probably cut this down. And this is just like a little wintry scene. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down. And I'm going to save the top of this since it has the little lidded snow sentiment. We can use that for a different one. Again, I'm gonna take my ink and just kind of ink up the edges. I don't think that I'm going to use the foam tape for this one. Okay. I'm gonna place that down like that, and then I will definitely ink around the edges of these guys. And I could have cut off more of the outline of them, but I think it looks fine, so we're gonna just stick with that. All right, let's see now. Figure out how I want to place them on here. I think they're so cute. We could also just do one on this, and then maybe be merry. I do kind of like just one, and we can always use some washi tape for decoration as well. Okay, I can't really find anything that I like with this little dude, so I think maybe we'll go ahead and just put both of them. I think they look more complete as a pair. I'm just gonna kind of place her right there. And there is a cute little house in the background, but it doesn't quite go, I don't think, when it's showing, so I'm gonna do my best to cover it with the little elf guy. Doesn't have to be exact, but I think that's better. These are so cute. Okay, and then that little lidded snow sentiment, I was sort of thinking that it actually might look good as a part of this scene if I cut it out a little bit smaller. And then maybe, okay, again, gonna use ink. You're gonna see me use ink a lot. But I'm thinking that if I can find my tape here, that I will use some foam tape for this. Just measure that out, and I think it needs to be a little thinner, so I'm just going to cut it in half here. Okay, and Need to trim it down just a little bit more. This is getting real messy up in here. Okay. I am getting really excited for Christmas, you guys. It's close. We got some exciting things coming in this next coming year for our family, so I'm just very excited. Okay, so I gotta figure out where I want to place this. And I feel like it actually just looks good up here, but I'm going to take a little bit of washi tape just to break up those colors. Place that down first. I guess maybe it doesn't do that much. I'll kind of place that right there. Okay, yep, definitely like that. So here is this one, and again, I might still add a few final little touches, but I just kind of wanted to get a few layers down on each one. Okay, let's go up to these ones right here. This is honestly going pretty quickly. There's just too many cute things to choose from. Alright, so for this one, I have this little snowflake. That's cute, although that covers it up, so that won't work here. For some reason I was thinking using it. Okay, I like that. So I'm gonna trim this off a little bit better because when I cut it out of the book I wasn't too careful. And now my scissors have double-sided tape everywhere, so we're just gonna move to new ones. Get the ink out, of course. Alright, and then I'm just going to glue this one straight down. As messy as you need it to be. I'm going to glue that straight down, and then for this one, this is like kind of a vintage ad gift selections, it says. And I will definitely use foam tape for this one. I haven't actually used foam tape for such a long time in my crafting, but it is a good tool, I guess, because normally I am working in junk journals and I don't usually want too much, you know, dimension in those, but here we go. So then I'm just gonna go right over that snowflake, but since we have the foam tape, you can kind of peek underneath and see it. I don't know, I just liked how that looked together there. So for this one, I feel like I need something else, but I'm not quite sure. Like a little ornament, maybe? There's that. I had another little ornament just like that one. Where did you go? But I forgot I also have a few other little bits and pieces that I cut out. Eggnog. They're like little milk caps, I think. Okay. Okay, I found a smaller little ornament that I just cut out from one of my die cuts, I'm not sure. And I think I'm gonna place this up in this corner. I realized too, and then this little eggnog milk carton right down in the other corner. And I realized that I was planning to possibly add little labels on some of these, so if she needed spaces for names, and I have this little like label booklet, but I'm not leaving room for that. So these maybe could go on the fronts or something like that. Like that one might, yeah, actually I'll just put that one on right now just so I don't forget that maybe I want to do that with some of these. Kind of like that. There, I mean that looks kind of cute on this one. I don't know that I'll do that for all of them. Okay, so we have this one done. Let's go back over here. I'm just gonna start actually gluing down because I sort of like how I had this one set up. So we're gonna go for a gold doily. Let's see, Madeline asked on one of my last videos where I got the gold doilies from. I got them from Amazon. I get all my stuff, it seems. And they were a little hard to find, the small size, because I think these are 3.5 inches. I will try my hardest to put that link below, but you could also search 3.5 inch gold doily. You might find it there. Alright, and just gonna glue this little cute deer right on down. And I'm covering that rejoice word. It just didn't really fit. Okay. There we go. Now, I might not be exactly done with this one, but for now, I'm going to set it to the side because I kind of want to move on. There's going to probably be a glare with this holographic one, so let me actually just go ahead and glue this straight down to minimize that. So I'm just going to glue down this tag straight down to start with. I know I want to layer something on. Okay, so let me move these finished ones over here actually. Alright, what else do we got going on here? Got this little bow. Don't you know? Another cute little deer. I mean, the deers are just way too cute. Oh, how about a kitten? A sweet little kitten. Kittens and deers are like my favorite things for Christmas decorations. Like, oh, just way too cute. Can't get enough. Can't get enough. And I guess like little kids too. Like vintage kids is another thing. Okay, there we go. Now this one I feel like I need, maybe washi tape or something in the corners. Something I need. Just go through my washi tape here. Oh, I have this ribbon as well. It's kind of hard when you have so many different little things. Let's use a little bit of this red washi tape. Actually, I'm not sure. Do I like that? I don't actually know. Maybe. Kind of like that. I don't know. We're just going to move over here. Okay. Oh, another thing we can do is layer on like cardstock as well, like just pretty kind of paper. But this one, I feel like I want to just like maybe cute little candy cane maybe. Maybe something like a candy cane over here, but then I feel like I need something down here. That's a cute thing too. We could just do that and see how it looks. Okay, let's glue that down kind of right about there. Maybe half a doily, something like that. Sorry if I wasn't in camera there. Okay, I think that's cute. So I'll just cut that in half. And I'm gonna glue just the middle part down. Yep, and then we'll just glue this down. These are some of my favorite little playing cards I have. I have a couple more, but not very many. I like to hoard them for sure. Okay, that's cute. And this one's a little bit bigger than like a gift card size, but I thought, again, a few different sizes would be good. Okay, so for this little cutie, maybe, could just layer on, oh, like I was just saying, maybe I can layer on some paper. No, don't like that. Oh, what about like a label? Just because I think that would maybe look cute. Okay, but I'm going to tear it for some texture. Okay, I actually like that. Alright, so this is actually not taking as long as I thought it would. It's easy though when you have like a lot of cute little images. That definitely makes the whole process more fun. So I recommend pulling out things that you've been wanting to use for a while. I mean, you know, what good are they doing in your craft room? So that's super cute, but I do feel like I need a little word here. Merry Christmas. We could do, yeah, let's do Merry Christmas on this one, and I'm just gonna cut down the words into 2 pieces. So let's see here. If you're wondering, this washi tape that looks like labels, it's from Tim Holtz, so I believe it's from this year's release, but I can't quite remember. Okay, well, I'm gonna put Christmas down first. Like that, and then put Merry above it. Alright, and it's going to take me a year to get the backing off. There we go. Alright. Just put that right above with a tiny little space in between. Cute. Alright. I think the last one we're going to do together, I just wanted to show you how you could use a plain envelope. I couldn't find a white one, which is odd, but craft is kind of, you know, it's plain as well, so you can do the same idea. And actually, I think that maybe for this one, I'm going to cut this paper down to be just a bit smaller than the envelope. Okay, so like I was saying, if you have like white envelopes or something like that, you can totally just use some cute cardstock, or there's tons of printable cardstock, which is what I used on some of these envelopes. You could also use something like, if you have vintage music paper, that would also look really pretty. So there's options. Okay, so now for this one, I really like this little image, but I was also thinking maybe a Santa Claus, because I don't think I have used like a Santa Claus for this one. I'm gonna look through my little pile here that I have from Tsunami Rose. See, these are some of the printables that I had, and so I'm sure there's a little Santa that would look cute. There are, but let me see. I'm gonna grab a couple more so we can find the right one. Snowman. Oh, maybe. I like this fat Santa. Yeah, we'll use this guy. And then I think I will package these up in a bigger envelope, and I'll decorate that. So maybe with a few extra like little pieces or something like that, so that she could make her own if she wants. Okay, I like the different colors in this one. Okay, so I'm gonna go like that. Where did, oh yeah, that ribbon. I was almost thinking that, would it look cute? No, I have an idea. Okay. Just gonna glue the doily right on down. Okay. Actually, gosh, I keep going back to this picture. Help, help, what do we like? You know what? Maybe I'm gonna go with this one. Maybe the Santa would look better on, I have a couple more, actually, yeah, okay. Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I like that better, though. Super cute. And you can always decorate the backs if you want, but I'm not going to. I think that the red, or... oh, how about this one? I have this kind of gold foiled one. I sort of like this one better on here. So we're going to switch to this one, and I really want to use this some way, somehow. If we went like through the middle, yeah, okay, sure. Just going to put a little bit of glue across like that. Down like that, and we'll just glue the Mr. Santa right on down. There we go. Let me gather all of the finished ones so I can show you. I made this bigger red envelope to put some of the envelopes inside and a little spot for a tag to write a little message to the person receiving these. Here is this little cutie. This is a double-sided paper, and this is one of the printables I was talking about that Tsunami Rose has. It's basically like a vintage wrapping paper kind of design. I did a few off camera just to kind of use up the supplies. And one little tip, if you didn't want to worry about taping the flaps shut, I really love using these teeny tiny little Velcro dots. They are as thin as paper, like really. I get mine from Amazon, so of course if I can find the link, I will put it down below for you guys. But they are so much thinner than any other Velcro dot I have found. Teeny little tiny one. I really like the coloring on this one along with the sewing detail. I'm just going to leave my flaps just plain like this, but there's really so much more you could do with these envelopes. Like I said, I could, you know, decorate the insides here. I could decorate this side, put labels for names, but I've kind of just wanted to decorate the backs, leave some room for her to use, you know, however she wants. But if you're making them for yourself and you know exactly, you know, what you want done with them. This holographic paper, by the way, is so cool. I got it from Michael's and it came like in a 25 or 50 pack of 8.5 by 11, in case you were wondering. This one's simple but very sweet. Cute little elves. And the last one that I made today, right here. So I hope that you guys got some inspiration from this if you were just looking for a fun way to kind of spruce up gift cards that you are giving to someone for Christmas, or a card, either way. And I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have a lovely day. I have one more idea, just kidding. If you also wanted something to have this illusion, but you don't have this much time, Tsunami Rose also has these printables. I got these a long time ago. She, you know, I just decided to toss this in here. She doesn't know I'm saying anything. But look how cute these are. They look like they are, you know, super decorated, but it's actually just one piece of single paper. You cut it out and it already has the decorations. And so I just had, I will try my hardest to find the link, but she has a ton of printables and on her website, so I will try to find a link for you for that specific one. But anyways, guys, have fun. See you later. Bye.